Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Xinfin, aka Xdc. So let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So first and foremost, let's talk about the community growth that we have been seeing around Xinfin. And I really wanted to start off with some small utility case for it, and that is iVendPay. If you guys don't know what this is, it's basically vending machines. It's allowing crypto payments to be made in order to have, some sort of product come out of a vending machine, which we can take a look at here in a second. I actually have a video of how this works. But I thought that this was pretty cool. I mean, obviously, this isn't the biggest thing or anything like that around adoption, but I thought that this was pretty interesting. And again, it's something small, but it's something pretty cool. Because all of these integrations will lead to the next big thing in crypto, which is ultimately having crypto at the forefront of the financial system. Again, I've always said that it will start small, and then after that, it will kind of morph into something much, much larger than these smaller use case ability, solutions, which, again, like I said, target the retail in every aspect possible. We are already seeing crypto being at the forefront of sports. We're seeing crypto being at the forefront of, the food and retail sector as well. So, this is just another stepping stone. This is just another area. I know it's not like the biggest thing, but it still is something special to me because, again, all of this is helping really kind of ignite the next major revolution around finance and technology, which is always very exciting to see. And also, we did see a major update from DC United. Essentially, Xdc is now in FIFA. This is incredible. So, FIFA 23 has arrived. Play the world's game now. And this is DC United really kind of sharing this. They have, of course, 175.4K followers. And we do see a few of the community members coming out to ask FIFA.com or FIFA.com to, retweet this. If they did, this is an absolute giant, 15.5 million followers, but just seeing Xdc Network in video games and stuff like this at the forefront of retail, like I said, is always very exciting. And this is also from EA Sports FIFA, 9.1 million followers, so this is a huge area. This is a huge, for example, I've always mentioned in the past around crypto, how do you get to peak retail adoption? A lot of people argue that, first retail needs to see other major players joining in on the fun. No, that's not the case. Yeah, sure, I think institutional grade adoption is great. I think that will provide a little bit of an insight on where crypto's headed, and ultimately, you will see retail getting very excited about that as well. But ultimately, the key to retail is things like this. Getting these assets in front of retail eyes. That's why I said even during the Super Bowl, that was huge, because again, to retail, crypto's still very new. Crypto's still things that people don't understand. I mean, you talk about DLT, you talk about settlement, liquidity. I mean, even liquidity, which is not even centered around crypto. Most people don't know. So having things like this, having it in a video game, having it in a vending machine where you could utilize crypto to pay, or just anything like that, is huge for retail adoption. So I thought that was pretty cool to mention as well. And Xdc is officially in the game. Also, over here, Dubai-based Comtech official has secured a fatwa for its gold-backed token, increasing the number of Islamic gold-based financial products. Again, we are seeing a lot more community expansion from dApps built out on Xinfin or the Xdc network. Comtech Gold has been one that I've been watching for closely. They have been expanding rapidly. They are making some major noise for themselves, and it is very exciting. They are also being a part of some events. All of these events are great for the growth. This is also great for tokenization on Xdc. So, yeah, definitely pay attention to Comtech Gold. I think that we did a breakdown on that project in the past as well. Very large project, very huge opportunity here as well, especially in regards to tokenization of just commodities. And then also over here from Lunar Crush, we did see Xdc moving up the ranks. Track cryptocurrency community activity as it happens with a Lunar Crush level 5 account, e.g. Insight XDC social engagements measured hourly, hit an all-time high of 6.45 million. This was on September 29th. But this was pretty large. I mean, even social engagements was at about 22.93 million, which is also another massive all-time high. I mean, this is huge, and this is on the 1 week's activity as well. So when we really kind of look at XDC, I think that a lot of people need to pay attention to XDC at this current moment in time, because a lot of people are just kind of overlooking it. They're not paying attention to it, and I think that that is going to be a huge mistake going forward. Also, shout out to Digital Assets Daily. Remember, DTCC selected R3 selected XDC as its leading token. And then down here, we do see that, provided 100,000 plus transactions per day. Yeah, this is a huge giant. We recently just talked about this. I shot 74.1 Trey out on my 1XRP video talking about this. This is a huge giant in regards to DTCC, because they do transact about, I think it's anywhere between like 1.4 to 2.4 quadrillion dollars. A lot of people kind of estimate it, but it is a massive amount of money. And we do see them moving in on crypto. They're talking about a more streamlined, digitized workflow. How do you digitize and streamline workflows? Well, you digitize the paper processing part of it as well. That huge area in between the start and finish is all centered on paper documentation. What is Xinfin doing? Disrupting that entire core process by digitizing the entire process, streamlining it, not only streamlining it and digitizing it, but also making it a lot more cost effective, making it, a lot quicker, all of that, like everything around this space, everything around, these major industries and sectors that we talk about. Finance itself is extremely plagued with massive inefficiencies that could be solved by digitization. This is why I talk to you guys about these assets like XDC, like XRP, like XLM. And also, by the way, we will be seeing not only Impul at CBOS, but I'm sure XDC Network will be there, being talked about. We do see our CEO and founder, Troy Wood, and advisor, Andre Kasserman, will be attending CBOS 2022 to showcase our ISO 20022 API that is built out on the XDC Network with optional instant settlement capability via digital assets in the messages payload. And we actually do see Citizen of the Future Utility Theory commenting, bring the schematics, Troy, show them what you have, what you and the XDC network can bring to the table. And here we have Bitcoin ISO 20022 financial messaging integration, brought to you first from Gfinity Lighthouse Report. And we do see the entire process here through info with XDC. XRC20 tokens. This was the big move behind, really kind of streamlining Bitcoin and providing Bitcoin a utility case. Which is awesome to see from Xinfin's side. And even if you do hold XDC, you should be very excited about this, because this is huge. And you do see the benefits to using Impulse services, and eliminates friction compared to bank wire transfers, no Nostro Vostro accounts, and no membership fees. By the way, those Nostro Vostro accounts are $27 trillion in issues. That's right, $27 trillion. And this is fully getting that out of the way and streamlining the process. ISO 20022 compliant financial messaging, 2-second settlement time, fraction of a cent fee per transaction, end-to-end tracking, life cycle of payments, immutable ledger, public and auditable, 365 24/7, built on carbon neutral decentralized infrastructure. And remember what I said in the beginning of this video? Yeah, that vending machine is not that big of a use case, but this is, because eliminating Nostro Vostro accounts is eliminating a $27 trillion big issue around this market. So that is a huge area of focus from Xinfin and XDC. And also instant settlement utilizing digital assets like XDC, sourcing that liquidity. That's also a huge area of focus as well, because that's massive money moves. And also over here from Crypto KJ2, Andre Kasserman's fintechs tackle the trade industry's most pressing interoperability conundrum. We see over here soon the settlement leg will also be performed on-chain through one of Impulse Services offerings, which supports ISO 20022 and embeds collateral for instant settlement over the XDC network. XDC network is the only layer 1 hybrid blockchain infrastructure that focuses on transaction banking. I expect a new breed of DLT-based interoperability solutions to be rolled out as alternatives to Swift's proprietary and too costly messaging. And yes, we are rising up above Swift. We are disrupting this entire industry. And Xinfin, aka XDC Network, is the only hybrid blockchain that is focused on this area. And this is a big area of focus. This is a massive opportunity, and I do think that if you do hold XDC, like I said, this is what you want to pay attention to. And also, by the way, this is all focused on like ISO 20022, collateral, instant settlement. I mean, this is the big money moves, like I've said. And also, yeah, I think that going back to the CBOS event, I think that, you know, we just talked about this the other day with Quant. This is actually a huge event. I love to see them talking about, you know, Swift over here. You know, it's interesting because CBOS is actually, this is powered by Swift, essentially. We do see down here bringing the global financial community together. And there's going to be 250 speakers there. Progressive finance for a changing world. We just talked about this, like I said, with Quant. And I think down here, so yeah, it's organized by Swift. So it's interesting to see, to say the least. And also, there's going to be thousands of executives, decision makers, and thought leaders from across the industry there as well. You can see a few of them in this slide over here. A lot of these are massive giants around this space. For an example, if we do, so I think that this was media partners. I did not mean to go to media partners. I meant to go here. So here you guys have it. So Accenture, there's so many names, honestly. NZ, AWS, and then down here you can kind of see a little bit more like BNY Mellon. I mean, it's honestly insane. A lot of these major names like Citi, I mean, Contour. These are trade finance giants, by the way. Like Contour's a massive trade finance giant. So DTCC, Deutsche Bank, Digital Asset. I mean, like, there's so many names that will be there. It's going to be a very exciting time. Definitely stay tuned for this event. I just said this with Quant as well. And talking about Quant, by the way, this interoperability standard that they're talking about over here, yeah, those DLT-based interoperability solutions will be talked about, I'm sure, at that meeting. And I'm pretty sure Andre Casterman actually just recently retweeted a thing from Quant Network, actually, which I thought was interesting as well. Let me find it. So here, yeah, here it is about CBOS next month. I'm heading to CBOS next month. This is Andrew Carrier. They're utilizing the Quant Network thing here because, as you guys do see over here, helping Quant Network deliver the future of finance today. And Andre Casterman was mentioned in this. With pleasure, my friend. There is a specific topic we need to discuss. Again, we don't know what that topic is. All we know is that it's going to be focused on DLT, interoperability, asset tokenization, tokenized money, central bank digital currencies, and I'm sure that there's going to be a lot more discussions here. This is very exciting, and again, maybe nothing, yeah, because at the end of the day, like, Quant and XDC will 100% be working together. Like, these two are absolute giants. We do see down here, like, Quant or Qnt, XDC, Qnt plus XDC equals blast off. Yeah, these two are working together to not only connect and digitize the entire trade finance area, but also fully disrupt it as well. So this is very exciting. I think that this is awesome to see. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely hit that like button, subscribe to notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys are on this beautiful world, it's been Nick. Peace out, guys.